No, my style of acting is sort of... I go into it and hope for the best.
I am a method actor.
I can method actor.
I become the character.
That is so old. That's so old.
Old?
Old.
Yeah, yeah, it is old because it only came in the past 20 years, didn't it?
That's
Whereas
too
acting
old.
started.
And you're describing yourself as fresh. 20 years old.
Well, acting
20 years
around,
old. That is old. That's like if you leave food out on the table for 20 years,
yes, of
that's
course,
going to go off.
Now you're undermining me.
I am undermining you. You are like a stale piece of food.
Alright, okay, yeah, let's get back onto tech support.
All right.
What did you think?
I can't get past the fact that you still think that the method acting is the way forward. It's obviously not. What I do takes it forward. I am fresh, and how dare you say that I am not fresh?
Well, what do you do? Tell me.
I've already told you.
You make it fresh.
Some of the secrets I keep to myself, or else people are going to steal my methods.
Yeah.
And
so
I'm not going to allow people to...
You eat the food that's on the table, you don't leave it for 20 years?
No, I eat it.
That's all I've got from what you
said. I let it bleed.
I had to talk about myself for a while, you know. Just like, I wanted to really acknowledge that how I wanted to reach out, I wanted to reach out to all those women who were pregnant, you know.
She for real?
You know.
I'm not gonna lie. At the end of the Kendall performance, when we went back to our hotel, I did get in the baby girl.
Young man, this is your problem. This is why I branded you as someone who enjoys modern art. Things like Tracy Emmons. Tracy. That's her name, isn't it?
Do not stereotype me as liking modern art. I am not someone who throws a load of paint on a wall. I'm an artist because I act. I method act.
Method act. This is what you always bring into these sorts of things. I'm afraid it does. Whenever I would, he's always going about method.
What do you do?
You just let it happen. You don't.
Do you put on a mustache and just put on an accent and go trolling about? No.
Now you're being ridiculous. You're being ridiculous. You feel it. You don't. You just feel it in the moment. That's all you do. When you. That's what you do. That is what I've learned as an actor. Maybe you've had background training, but sir...
Have you heard my goose story? Have you heard my goose story?
Don't go on about the goose story. Not the goose story.
I'll tell you another story.
Do you know how stupid you looked? Do you know, people will have seen you on that hill and they would have been going, oh, look at that mentally retarded boy covered in feathers.
Oh, if I hear that bloody goose story one more time and his bloody method acting... I just can't.
And I mean goose. Goose is a bloody swan. What's a goose got to do with it when you're playing a part called Swan?
I don't know.
I knew in my heart that I was always meant to become a pioneer in creating falsehood, being an actor basically, but I don't like calling myself an actor. I like calling myself a pioneer in the illusions area. That's what I call myself. And that's what my mother called me.
My classy and I think I'd like to say understated performance in the birth scene really showed to women it's okay to give birth to a 6-foot baby. It's okay, you know.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Who are my influences? Do you know who I am? I'll let you off because you're not the same interview as we had earlier. So, because if you were, he knows me and he knows not to ask a question like that because that's a stupid question.
I'm sorry.
So I'll let you off because you don't know who I am, which is stupid.
Nobody knows who you are because you're crap.
or going into the Gargantua as Malahide, it was a lot of trouble, considering, well, as you may notice, I have LSD, that is, lip-syncing disorder, as you may have noticed so far. I am always out of sync with myself, which is a proper pain being an actor. But yeah, my lip-syncing disorder can be solved through the magic of editing. I mean, just watch. So you know I'm in sync. It's that easy.
I have a lot of influences. I have taken bits and pieces from great actors over the years, from the past, from the present, from the future. I have taken great influences from Alec Guinness, Ian McKellen, Shia LaBeouf.
I could let you carry on with your influences all day, because I know that you have a lot, and I'm trying my best not to undermine that, because I myself have no influences. I am a clean slate that has not been scratched.
Nobody is a clean slate.
I am a clean slate.
Do not say something like that.
God spoke to me and told me I was a clean slate.